Hello and welcome to another Minecraft video, everybody. Now, I am wearing diamond armor and I do have a smithing table in front of me. It's all for the update video. I did not cheat any of this in, so don't worry about that. But I wanted to show you what would be in this update. So I have done exactly that and I've gotten all the materials I need. So I'm going to get started and on the way. So first things first is probably my favorite part of this, because I've wanted to do this for a long time, is be able to enchant items. Now, the way to do this is you need ruins, and they're pretty hard to find. So, if I can find one to show here. Okay, here. So, here are actually some like shreds and stuff for the archaeology stuff, which I do have something to show a little bit later, but for now, I will show this, which, if I'm correct, I would have had here. So, I'm just going to grab some trims real quick. There are multiple trims. There's even one that can upgrade your armor to netherite. These are just basic shards, which you use to make these, which are the upgrades or the templates. You can find these in archaeology, and if I'm correct, you can also use these, make it into that. So, here are just a couple of trims, and here I will demonstrate. So, rib armor trim, and boom, you can not only upgrade the armor to make it better, but it also adds red. You can add whatever color you want, and so I will do the exact same thing with any of these. Exact same thing. You can do it with most shards or colors. I just chose redstone because it's pretty easy to use. But so this toughens your armor, but it also makes it a little bit more with a color, so you can make it look better. Once again, you can use any color as long as it's an ingot or dust. So you can use green, which would be emeralds, gold, whatever. So here's the archaeology brush, which there's nothing to find right now, but basically you hold down whatever button it is to craft, and you just kind of sweep. Now, this only really works in places like an ancient area or ancient jungle or an archaeology place, but or a village, but there's that. So here is another one. It's the hanging sign, which I can put whatever on it, but I can also hang them down with each other. So there are just some basic messages. It also shows what it can do, so I can hang them from up high. Let me pull out a block. So I can hang them up from up here, and they just you can change whatever direction they can be in. So let's just go over to our side. You can change how they look. You can make them out of any type of wood, but they are there. The next thing is bamboo, because they made bamboo actually useful. Instead of just sitting in a forest and stuff, you can use for those. So you can actually use them to build a house, as I will demonstrate. Now, they're not going to be good houses, and bamboo, this will be almost like another version of wood, really. So, as you can see, there's just a basic bamboo template, but they're actually useful now, and also they can make a bamboo raft, which works exactly like a boat. It's no different than a boat, except that it doesn't have the boat outline on it, but other than that, it is pretty much a boat. So I will park it at the shore, and that. So the next other thing are the new cherry biome, which is now even though the mangrove forest was the rarest biome, this is now the rarest biome to find. And I tried some seeds to try and find it, but I could not find it. So this is what the logs look like, if I can do that. So here they are, and they will drop, and they will obviously be like wood. I don't know if I can. There. So here's what the saplings look like. If I can get some bone meal. Here we go. There is what the full tree looks like. So this is the full tree. And this looks beautiful. But this being the hardest biome to find is obviously the hardest thing to find in Minecraft. So you will probably not see a lot of these trees, but you will be able to find them, you will be able to use them, but there's that. So the next thing on the thing here here are another. This is actually a good prank addition that they added, and people already found this out in the snapshots, but you can now put heads on note blocks, and when you click it, it makes noise. So you can hook this up to a wet redstone tripwire, and when your friend walks in the house, you can hear that, which will scare them away. Which the best part is that you can do this with any kind of head except the player head, which is sad that it can't do that because it could make a noise, but it doesn't. Alright, so the next thing to get on the menu, or to do, is the camel. This will be found in deserts and is a new rideable thing just besides the horse. You put your saddle on. There is a way to tame it in game, but I'm just showing how it works right now. So this is the only animal that 2 people or 3 people can get on, if I'm correct. Either 2 or 3 can get on the camel and ride it, and it's so high that mobs can't attack you on the ground. The only mob that can really attack you is the creeper and the oh oh okay. The only mob that can attack you is the creeper, probably, and the phantom, because those are the only mobs that can fly. Or the creeper will probably blow up the camel, and the phantom can fly. So there's that. And the final big addition, 2 big additions, which I'll just put right here. So here is the new cased bookshelf, which you can write books and you can add them to the bookshelf, which you have to place them in their spots individually to make them fit, but they will go in either way. So I'm gonna just put a couple of books in just to show you. So you can take these books out too and put them in your inventory, so if you needed to pick a book, you can get them, and if you destroy them, it'll just drop all the books. And the final thing, here's a sniffer egg, and here is the sniffer, which is the new mob added to the update. That's a weird looking texture, but basically the sniffer can not only sniff out items, but it can also sniff out its own eggs, which is an achievement. If you find these eggs in the game and actually mine them, is that it will find the eggs. Now, I don't know what it does if you mine its eggs, but it will find them, and it's really just another way to find items, just like the allay. So that is it for this update. So if I've covered everything, if you guys liked this update, or if you liked my video on the update, please subscribe. It would be really helpful if you could, and I will see everyone later.